Are you rolling? You just rammed into me like a Brahma bull.
I had to start from in here. So we're going we're going from the dome to the tiny house.
Dome to the tiny home. This old shed is coming down very shortly. This will be, I can't wait. There's a little grill. Look at that. We got a little grill for you if you come. Charcoal grill. Good for two people. Firewood. Well, they got after some wood. We have to restack that. So as people use it, all good there. All right, so go around the outside. So tiny home came when I first got it. It was blue, right? So here, back here is the color it used to be. We've upgraded the paint to white. We basically have electric. That's a 50 amp. It runs off RV, 50 amp power, and our water. We have the same water lines that go over to that dome over there that run this. That go all the way up to the barn. That go all the way to the house. We didn't get our skirting on back here. We had a little bee problem. Finally got that squared up. Is this on? I'm gonna get some wheel covers. We'll talk about this. We built the steps. First, we rolled it in place. First thing we decided to do, we got it level, was build the skirting, right? These are simply cedar fencing boards that we cut custom, goes all the way around. Here, I'm gonna put some tire covers to cover those, because this isn't going anywhere, right? Built the steps. We put a little landscaping here. Come over here, I'll show you what else. We decided on some spouting, so we put the spouting up. There's 3 10-foot sections there. It comes down. Again, like our dome, we set this up like an RV. This is our septic area and kind of our storage area. This is a 40-gallon portable septic tank. We find we can get 2 full days, 2 days with 2 people, and it pretty much needs emptied. So that's the best we could do with that, because that's the biggest tank they make. That's it. You don't have to show anything. There's the septic pipe that runs all the way through. But
We added a little, what is this? A little box? A little flower box?
little flower. Watch the walnuts. Little flower box. Make it look nice. That's kind of where the kingpin was, the hitch for the fifth wheel. Called a kingpin.
Oh.
We covered that up. We got some solar lights here. They look pretty cool. And we have our gray water. Sound like a hyena.
It does.
That was odd. I don't know what that was. On to the inside.
This is like MTV Cribs. Do you remember that?
Come on inside.
Come on inside.
Dun, 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 dun. Let me show you around.
Do you want to keep this window open? Let me just get a shot of Verity, right? You come
So
in.
nice, isn't it? Just if I do say so myself.
Get a shot of the bed there, living area. And towards this way, you have a nice little sitting area for some coffee. And you have a
Full-size kitchen.
kitchen.
Full oven, works, electric top, full microwave, hot water, nice view. When the corn's not there, it actually looks a little nicer, but that'll be shut soon. This is almost a full-size fridge. It's about a 5 feet. And then full cabinets, plenty of cabinet space. We have the same setup. Here's our little tray. This is our little setup. If you're all interested in how to do the Airbnbs, like if that's why you're watching, we learn a lot. Still, every time we rent, we seem to learn something different. We've been doing it for 6 months now. We're pretty good at it. 6 months. May was our first. The tiny home was our first one, and I think we've had 20 guests here so far in 6 months. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it was pretty good. 20 stays. That's 20 different stays. We give them this. It's a little instruction sheet, how to work the heater, the AC. We give them some water. Coffee is always set out. We always have coffee. We decided to provide Keurigs. That's just something we do. And that's it for here. We have the same thing, kind of like the RVs, like the dome. If you watch the dome video, we have an 8-gallon hot water heater that's underneath that sink. You don't have to show it, but. And then in here is our bathroom.
The shower. We're just doing the cleaning, so everything is open. We have a full stand-up shower. It's a little small, but you are in a tiny house.
We're in a tiny house, and it's still.
Yes, it's plenty big.
Baffles me when people say it was tiny in the review. Well, it is tiny. If you're 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2", your head might come right up against that. And then, width-wise, if I can get in there, I'm wide. All right, that's it. Little medicine cabinet. That's our electric breaker box there. Full flushing toilet. This is actually a residential toilet, so it's not like the RV toilet that we have in the other one. This is actually a residential toilet, which it turns out is great, but not so great because now we're going into an RV setup with a conventional toilet. It uses a lot more water, and that's why that one fills up in 2 days with two people. This lab will be full with normal usage. In the dome, we could get two people for a week in there, and it wouldn't be full because of the way it's set up. Those are the issues we're having with the.
So we have a TV here, a little fireplace.
Yes. We decorate. You guys decorated this whole thing, right? Obviously, floors in, decorated the whole thing. AC unit on the wall. We even decided to put this here. Or this window was a weird window, and we had to custom make that to fit. My mom helped a lot with that. Yes, this is what I was going to talk about. Again, I referred to the dome video, so if you didn't watch it, go watch it. It's a good video, and this heater is not great.
This came with the
Let's just say that,
Tinyhouse.
right? You have to.
It was already installed here when we
turn it on, and then you got to do some gymnastics over here with some buttons. People are having issues with it. It doesn't heat well. What we're going to do is remove this and put one in just like we had in the dome. It's basically a propane. We're going to hang it on the wall right here. We only need about half the size that's in there, or this place will be like a sauna. That's what we're going to replace this with. We decided to put the TV here just so people have it. This little extra space heater is not going to stay. That was just because it got really cold. It went from 85 degrees here in 1 week down to 40 degrees at night. Some of the little things we added, this handlebar, we added these steps. So you're going up the steps, you grab the little handlebar. That helps, I think, a lot. You can see you're up here. You're pretty much just going to go in the bed. You're just going to hang out up here.
Right.
Obviously, that side's higher, but we have the cabinets over there. That's about it. Queen size. Is this queen? This is a queen size bed.
That is a full size.
Queen or a full? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we got a queen, but we went with a full size bed and then a bunch of pillows. That wasn't me. But what was I going to say about this? If we're talking about Airbnbs, what we do, which was yours, tell them what you do. How do you store the sheets and stuff?
Well, I keep an extra set of sheets and things.
We have at least 2 sets. We might have 3. We keep them, and every time someone stays, we wash them and store them here along with the towels. Whoever's doing the cleaning just comes in, takes these off, puts the new ones on, goes and washes. Comforter needs washed, we wash. The pillow cases, right? And then we have a blanket here that needs washed sometimes. Lint roller a lot. You can see this thing is like velvet, whatever that's called. It holds. Tiny home's very simple. Once we get this propane heater in, which we're going to hook it up this week once I order it, we'll have the dome going because it's in the 40s now at night, and we need them.
Yeah.
ACs we're done with. Heaters on. Cool.
Pretty much it.
Zoom in on the Homestead Hideaway. We like to put our little barcodes up there. That's for our website and our guidebook that we have. People seem to use our guidebook a lot. We just tell them because we're kind of very rural. The biggest issue we have in here is keeping this mat clean. You can see it's all muddy. When it rains, everything gets muddy. And then there's a little boot tray. That's it for the dome.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, the tiny home.
Let's close this maybe.
It should be open. We just talked about the tiny home, which is behind us. Dome, which is behind us. Those are our 2 Airbnbs that we currently rent. They're doing well. They've been on there for what? 6 months?
1 month.
1 month. We had, let's say we have 4 people so far in the dome in a month. 3 people. We've had it at least every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny home, in the 6 months we've had it, maybe it's been only 5 months. We've had about 20 rentals. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, maybe June.
We learn something new every time we rent. It's good supplemental income. We have 2 campers as well. Actually, we have 3 now. Got another one.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 campers and 2 Airbnbs. And I would say this year alone, we're going to make an extra $10K just from them.
Right, just from the...
And I don't think we really made any effort to put them on Airbnb.
Right.
So,
well, the investment
up front. Mm-hmm. The tiny home, I won't talk about how much that costs unless you want to DM me. I can tell you. The dome, about $18,500, I think. Tiny home, I have a lot more than that, but that it was a more expensive unit. Basically a camper. It's a house on wheels, and it's built like a house. That's it. Anything else to say?
That's it. Follow us.
Follow us on our next. We'll talk about our failed garden. How that was
Leave us
failed.
some questions.
If you have any questions on Airbnb, this is the first time we've done this video, these type of videos. We're not real good at it, but if we missed anything and you want to know, we built this and this from basically scratch. We've had everything to do with it. If you want to know anything, what we wouldn't do again, what we might do better, we went for the expensive chairs. These were $130 a piece. Just FYI, if you want the good ones.
You might have to put them away for the winter.
We might put them away. They're gonna get ruined with snow.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, that's it.